Well, I have a lot to say about that whole thing.
So, yeah, what are you talking about?
Well, but see, okay, hold on. But a perfect example of what I was saying, which is when I felt like when I was talking about that refrigerator thing, it was a snore fest. I cannot tell a story.
What do you mean you can't tell a story?
I start the story. I go, yeah, like I'll tell you about my day today. I woke up and
What'd you do today? Tell me.
Okay, I woke up.
No, you didn't.
Already,
you're in the emergency room.
I'm in the underworld. But see,
nice to meet. I knew I would always see you down here.
Aren't you bored already? Some people have the gift where you go, tell me about your day, and they go, and I'm going, yes, tell me more. And my cousin and I'm,
but on the inside you're like, oh. How do I get out of this?
How do I get out of this story?
What did I do?
No, but come on, a little bit.
Absolutely. I will tell you what.
Okay.
I don't like.
Yeah, you tell me what.
I pretty much don't want to hear it. Boil it down. Boil it down to two sentences.
Oh, really?
Someone will tell you that this whole thing about how they went to the grocery store and then they had to buy vodka because they were going out to Coachella.
But you don't think that those
to end with the Uber driver that they slept with. And it's like, just boil it down to the Uber driver that you slept with.
So you need the log line of it. You don't think that all of those details are important? I guess not, huh?
No, it's too much.
Yeah, no, I think you might be right.
Why do you think that you can't tell a story?
Because I can't. I really cannot tell a story. I can feel the energy of the room just being sucked into an abyss whenever. Even right now. I can see you just fading away.
You're still talking? Now listen to me. May I ask you something?
Uh-huh.
What was the most recent crazy thing to happen to you?
See, I already hate that prompt because then I go.
But it's a perfect prompt.
Crazy thing that happened to me? What the hell does that mean?
Right, but all things considered, it's a perfect prompt for you to tell a story and for us to hear how bad you are at it.
I'm not even going to entertain that. Really? You want me to do that? Crazy thing that happened to me? What does that even mean?
Yeah. All right. I mean, if you don't want to give it to whatever.
Why do you think you're not a good storyteller? Let me turn it on you.
Did you hear what I did? I just went. I said, well, if you
it did kind of
I really went like that. To go back, I am with you right there that I don't think that I'm very good at telling stories.
But I think you're a good storyteller.
So let me tell you a story.
Well, I didn't ask you to.
Yesterday, I went to the beach, and I walked like probably 10 miles.
Okay.
What do you think
I'm doing...
God damn it. So, yeah. No, well, the feeling of, okay, we get it.
That was a good story.
Very good. Very believable. Listen.
What?
I edit these podcasts. We got to start out with some basic facts. We're in Evie's house.
Oh, yes.
It's
episode number 9.
It's episode number 9. I am very tired. I will say that.
I can tell.
I'm kind of tired.
Don't you hate it when people go, yeah, you're tired, huh?
You know what else I hate? Are you okay? Joe, do you feel okay? And I go, why? Yeah, you don't look so good.
You don't look really good, yeah.
And then I'm like, well, now I don't.
When people tell me that I'm tired or that I look tired, I go, fuck off.
Don't you just imagine yourself like Raggedy Ann? Like all with little bags under your eyes there?
Well, and that's interesting you say bags under the eyes because I immediately, when someone goes, you look tired, my energy goes to my eyes. I go, are my eyes conveying?
Yes.
Like, are my eyes look like death? like what are... I almost want to talk to people with my eyes closed at that point. Do you ever get to that point?
All the time. I think that's why people like wearing sunglasses.
Oh my God. Yes. Sunglasses are... Dude, absolutely. But I seriously have gotten to a point...
This is spot on.
I've gotten to a point where I was at dinner one time and I was so tired. And I could tell that people knew I was tired. And then the lights start to hit you in your eyes. And you kind of like are like... Everything is just... And I was just like...
For those of us who cannot see Evie right now, he's twitching his eyes. They can't see it. You just twitch your eyes.
I
It's
twitch
pretty
my
good.
eyes.
It's pretty good.
Oh, I'm good at it. Yeah.
It's good. You know,
But I wanted to
Well,
close
go
my
ahead.
eyes and continue the conversation. Is all I wanted to say.
with your eyes closed.
Yeah, with my eyes closed. Wouldn't it be easier for everybody?
Yeah. All parties involved.
All parties involved.
Until
yeah.
they're like, "What's wrong?" I'm the same. I would say only like since I turned 28. The past
6
past
years
6
ago.
months, because I'm only 28 and a half. No, I'm 31. I would say like in the past few years, I feel dry. I feel like my eyes are dry,
Okay.
and I can picture little wrinkles, like, and they almost make a noise. They're like forming under my eyes.
Right.
And you know where I found out? This is how I found out the hard way
Uh-huh.
that I really do have wrinkles under my eyes. The Target surveillance cameras.
Yeah. I
Not
told you
cameras.
those are not
cameras. I said cameras.
those are not flattering at all.
No.
No.
Remember I told you I got bags under my eyes.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and I agreed.
This is why I won't get glasses. I told you I'm just gonna need plastic surgery.
Well, I feel like I feel like lately I was like, I think my whole face took a big sigh of relief, and it just kind of went. And because I look at pictures of me when I was like 20,
Shut the fuck up.
and my face was like really kind of tight, and it was like
I know, isn't it so tight?
it was so tight, and it was
It's
like
filled with hope.
yeah, and it was like really like trying something.
Almost constipated. Almost like
Absolutely, and I feel like as of late, my face just went, like it went.
Yeah.
Whoa.
it took a deep breath and it calmed down. And it said,
Yeah.
you know what? Look,
Fuck it.
It said, fuck it. It said, gravity's going to do its thing.
It did, yeah.
You know what I realized? My eyebrows got droopy.
Your eyebrows.
My eyebrows got
I feel
droopy.
like those are the last things I think about when I think about. You think about the crow's
Next time you
feet.
look-
You think about.
I know. My eyebrows fell a full inch. They really did. No, really, they did.
What would
But
the-
it's fine.
what would-
I know that aging happens. What are you going to do?
But that's like, it's like kind of like, it's like
What?
the iceberg. I just don't understand. Of all the things that drop, the eyebrows.
The eyebrows, yeah. Well, of course. They're kind of thick.
I just.
Your body can't hold them up forever.
I guess that is.
Do you
true.
understand? Yeah.
I just think those are like the last things. When I look at old people, I think yeah, I think the skin under the eyes, the skin,
Well,
the
I think
jowls. I didn't even know what a jowl was.
you know what some lady told me yesterday?
Hmm.
That her pubes went gray. No, really, she was being serious. And she said they went gray and they went back to normal color.
To normal color. Wow.
So she was getting a divorce.
So she was gray for temporarily, or
Yeah, just for a little bit.
Well, I heard that happens, and I, like even with balding, and people get bald stress. They like stress bald or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you have like a cowlick on the back of your head?
Oh yeah, I woke up the other day and my hair goes every which way. You ever know that? Or
Well, that sounds really.
well,
you
but see,
too?
your hair. Your-
Crazy how when you wake up from sleeping and your head was on pillows all night, it's just going all over the place.
No, but my hair I feel like has no rhyme or reason. And then I tried to take some pictures, and it really is like everywhere. Like some people's hairs have
Yeah.
rhyme or reason. They go okay, or I guess that's what a comb does.
Pretty much, there's like a bunch of tools that really. It's so funny because I just ran into this morning. I had a self tape.
Oh God! What do you want us to? Let me get.
I had an audition. No, I really had a self tape.
Okay.
And so I thought, let me try a little bit. And so I took try, put some effort into the way you
Get
look.
the makeup going or whatever.
Mm-hmm. No, well, I didn't do makeup, but I'm gonna do something. So I took the hair dryer, and I blew it on my hair,
Uh-huh.
and I just I tried to like poof the front up,
That's a good look. Yeah, that's a good style.
Yeah, it's very common among men to
Okay.
poof the front of the hair,
Mm-hmm.
get it spiked.
Yes.
But I did it with air, and so
no gel.
no gel, just wind.
Okay.
So then I got in front of the camera, and it was all over the fucking place.
It didn't look good. I know.
I look like I just rolled out of a fucking
I think hair.
porn set. Like it was all disgruntled, disgruntled, defruckled,
Disheveled.
Like,
Well, hair is hard to control, and I always wonder that. Like, I look at movie stars and I go, how do they, like somebody like these people that have good hair, and I go, how do they get every piece to? It almost like looks like they get every piece to look really, right where they wanted it, and I go, how do they do that?
Well, you know that there's like hair and makeup on the red carpet.
Oh, right.
I mean, that's what I've heard.
Well, I'm so far away from all of that I don't even.
The last time I was on a red carpet was never.
Uh-huh.
No, it was on the student film. No, but like I've heard. I don't know when the last time. Well, you know, Flappers Comedy Club has a red carpet.
Oh, they do. Yeah.
But neither high nor low.
Did you ever take a photo in front of that before your show?
No, I'm not fucking trying to take a picture of flappers with the smell of fish sticks in the air or whatever. It's just but anyways, yeah. And you know what else I found out?
When am I gonna get to see a stand-up show? Is
Well, as of today, possibly never.
Never. Okay.
Yeah, I quit comedy today.
Okay, so let's mark. Hold on.
Remember the date?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the date. So it's February 5th, Sunday, 8:35.
Early in the year this year that I quit.
Oh, really? Oh, early.
Usually I quit
usually
by midsummer, but
around June.
we're still in spring. Are we in spring?
No. Oh, that's a good topic of discussion.
We're in the winter.
The gopher saw his shadow.
Explain.
And guess what this means? 6 more weeks of winter.
That's why it's fucking cold.
I know, it's really cold.
Is his name Puxtapawny Phil?
Yeah, Juxtaposani Phil.
Is it really?
Or
Juxtaposition
Phil.
Juxtaposition.
No, I think you're
Pornographic Phil. What is his name?
Puxtapawny or something. Yeah.
Did you see they had Paul Giamatti
at the ceremony?
Yeah, he was wearing the whole like top hat and.
That's stupid.
They didn't even play the sound of him. Wait, why'd they have Paul Giamatti? Or maybe it was somebody that looked like Paul Giamatti.
I forgot about Paul Giamatti.
Great actor.
Do you know what movie I really like him in? Sideways. You ever seen that movie?
Yes, that's exactly what I was just thinking of.
But I feel like that's the only movie he's in that I really like.
Yeah, he's in a lot of movies. But that's the only one that comes to mind.
Yeah, think about another one that you like.
I can't.
Yeah,
I know he's in another movie where the world ends.
Their
lights just flickered. Did you not pay the bill again?
Yeah, yikes.
It's kind of cold in here.
Yeah, well, the heater was on and then...
You turned the heat off for the recording.
For the recording.
Thank you.
Well, your jacket is right behind you.
Yeah, I got to grab my jacket. Hold on.
Yeah, I know. There's no central heating in here. Listen, my apartment is nice, but it doesn't have central heating or air.
I got my headphones over my hoodie now.
Can you give an update about how much nicer my apartment looks with the wall and all that?
Oh, God. Where's the script again? Okay. It's good. Evie's really... How long has it taken you to move in here?
An entire year.
It's taken you an entire year.
Yes.
And so let's describe the apartment.
Well, hold on. Why has it taken me a year?
Well, we know why. Procrastination.
That's true. I do procrastinate. That's my biggest fault, I think. Well, I have a lot of faults.
You know what they say? Well, yeah, we won't go into them. But like... You know what they say? Procrastination, perfection. Is a perfectionist.
Really?
A perfectionist procrastinates due to desire to do the best that they can. That's why.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
But well, okay. Actually, wow. I actually do like the way that you frame that.
And okay.
Do the best because like sometimes I think perfectionism. I was once told that I don't have an attention to detail. Did I mention this already?
Really? Who said that? A
boss of mine. He goes. One time I submitted something. I turned something in, and he went, "You really don't have attention to detail, do you?" And I went...
You put your 2-week notice in? In that moment.
Isn't that kind of a mean thing to say to somebody?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that guy.
He was an asshole.
And what a fucking dick.
Okay, we have...
Listen, I'm on your side. It's just... what the fuck? What the fuck is that guy's problem? I hope you don't fucking work for that fucking guy.
Ever again.
I curse a lot, and I noticed that I gotta stop doing that.
Yeah, yeah, you do.
Uh-huh.
You curse a lot.
Fuck.
And I've noticed it and around children.
No, I do not. What do you mean by that?
I can remember one incident. You want me to really get into this?
Yeah, what happened?
Because this is an actual thing.
Okay.
We had taken a trip somewhere in the remote California area.
Okay.
And we were waiting for our food, and there was children around, and you were telling some story about F this, F-bomb this, F-bomb that.
Me?
Yes.
No.
And
I would never.
Yes. You
No,
did.
I would never do that.
But honestly, what was ended up happening was the mother was cool about it. The mother came up and she was like, "Yeah, you know, he's gonna hear it anywhere he goes." Do you remember this, or do you not remember this?
No. Wait, I think I remember something about a mom. But it's not like she was like mad about it.
No, she was very cool about it. She was like, "Yeah, he'll hear it, you know, in the movies or whatever."
And then she went home and cried. And it was all a front to look cool. And I have a geotag on my body at all times, and she's locating me. And then she's gonna hire a hitman. And I'm gonna be killed
to find you and kill
because
you.
of it. Because I said fuck in front of her son.
But you do kind of have no filter, I guess, is what I would say.
That's one of those things that people say
I know.
that I don't know if it's good or not.
I think it's becoming more and more not good for you to do that.
What do you mean by that? Please elaborate.
I just mean as we get closer and closer towards an inevitable
Apocalypse?
apocalypse. No, I just think I think it's a good thing.
Can't do that now.
Okay, I just think that like as people are becoming more and more sensitive to other people and spaces and stuff, I think maybe the no filter thing. Do you get what I'm saying?
Because of the world we live in, the times of the day, time of the day.
I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm backtracking here.
Well, yeah, it's something we could talk about. I mean, it's just like, yeah.
What do you mean? You want to bring it?
Things are very sensitive right now.
No. I'm not saying.
Oh God.
No, I'm not
Well,
saying
is that
that.
what, that what you meant?
No.
Meant.
You're slurring your words.
Yes. I'm drunk on tiredness right now. Like I'm drunk on sleep.
Delirium.
Lack of sleep. Yeah, I'm delirious.
Yeah.
And I'm cold, and I'm like, I feel like I'm like in an igloo of some sort.
Well, we could
Like
turn
we're
the
doing a
heater back
podcast
on.
in an igloo. Like you just have a fishing hole, like an ice hole with fish.
We could turn the heater back on.
No, it's okay.
You
We'll
think?
struggle for good sound.
You think the sound? Yeah, it'll probably suffer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if people know this, but we're holding the microphones with our hands. I didn't want to tell them, but I'm coming clean.
I don't know why you.
We're holding the microphones with our hands.
Why did you do that? They were picturing us
I
with
know.
big, sort of heavy
Jibs,
equipment.
cranes.
Yeah,
Jib
Caterpillar.
There's an idea. Maybe we'll be the first people to record a podcast with boom operators.
That's holding them up the whole time.
We'll hire 2 people
Well, I was
with
thinking.
boom poles, and they'll hold the microphones above us.
I was thinking this is okay. I like that idea, but I'll raise you, and I'll say we hire 2 Caterpillar claw trucks or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and they're holding the mics, and it's kind of like an extreme podcast
Wait, what?
situation.
More like not a podcast. What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. Honestly, I feel like it's one of these YouTube videos. They kind of do that. They I feel like they've gotten. They do these like grand events.
Mhm.
Let's get 3,500 people in a room and see what happens.
Okay, well, 2 things.
Okay.
And please don't let me forget.
Okay.
There's something called the Savannah theory. We're gonna get into that.
Whoa,
for the
okay.
listeners today. We're gonna stick to a script. So I want to talk about the Savannah theory, and I also want to talk about the construction machines. You seen these videos where they crack an egg? Or no. They like.
Do you get what I'm describing though? Can you?
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't? Okay. I just picture like it's a YouTube thumbnail and it's you and me and we're in a construction site and there's 2 caterpillars. two huge trucks holding mics like this. And we're at like a table or something.
But like, why? Like,
I don't. But that's what I'm saying. No, but that's what I'm kind of getting at is that like, no. You touched upon the thing that I'm trying to get at is that like, now there's all these videos where, yeah, you kind of go, why? Why did they do that?
yeah.
Why did they? They go, I'm going to New Zealand to see the biggest beluga whale ever, and then the thumbnail is this huge whale,
Yeah.
and this guy, and he's like, and then they're on a rowboat, and you go, why? Why did they do that?
You saw the one that went to the island with the people that have never seen a camera before. You saw that?
No, what? Well, tell me.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
I know. He went to an
A remote island.
I almost said estranged island, but remote island.
I've heard this new term. Well, I guess it's not a new term, but doing it for the clout.
Oh God.
I'm acting
I
like
just
I
got
discovered.
even more exhausted listening to that. You ever get so tired that you feel sick? That's how I feel right now. Like I feel like I might be a little bit sick. So do it for the clout. Blah blah blah.
No, forget it.
You know who I'm thinking of?
What?
Mr. Beast.
Oh,
Let's talk about Mr.
okay.
Beast.
Yeah, you want to get into
He's
that?
doing the most insane things in the.
But this is kind of
YouTube
exactly
world.
what I'm saying to you. Is that there is now this element of like, let me cure the blind, or what was the thing? Like, let me. I'm gonna buy 75 pieces. I'm gonna buy 7,500 pieces of art, and I'm gonna put them side by side. And you go, why?
You saw the one where he has to like try to find the perfect scratch off ticket?
Yeah.
He literally rents like a warehouse. He gets like 12 people, like Willy Wonka level. You remember in Willy Wonka how they like
The golden ticket.
rich daddy he hires the whole room of people to unbox Wonka chocolates.
Oh, I do
till he
remember that.
finds the perfect golden ticket, and that's what this guy did.
Well,
and
can I say one thing? As you were
guess.
saying that, I got excited. I wanted to know more.
About Mr. Beast or Willy
about
Wonka?
the story that you were. Yes, Mr. Beast. I want to know. Did he find the ticket? Like,
So they scratch the tickets off to find the perfect scratch off.
did they find it?
They literally spend more money buying scratch off tickets
That's crazy.
than they do on the award.
Well, and that's what people don't realize is that the odds of winning the lottery are truly.
They're really bad.
very bad.
Very
yeah.
bad.
I
Don't
think
play
it's
the lotto.
one in whatever,
Or play it and, pick up a pack of cigarettes while you're at it.
But there's something about that. I don't know if your parents, like my parents, my dad will be like, yeah, I played the Super Billions or whatever, and I go,
The Super Billion Trillions. I love that one.
he was playing the Mega Cajillions, and I. But doesn't it kind of? Don't you kind of get sad? You kind of go, like.
What?
Not even I'm playing. Like.
Oh.
I just think like.
Have you played? I've played.
Well, yeah, but there's nothing exciting about it. You just go there and.
No, you could be a billionaire. That's exciting.
I don't think that's exciting.
Anyways, Mr. Beast, he does these things. It's like you saw the one where he has a Lamborghini parking between like a Tesla and another car, and he gets a bunch of Jimbos, Jumbos, a bunch of idiots.
What's a himbo?
So,
I don't know what that is.
I don't know. I made it up. It's a bunch
No,
of
that's a word. I thought.
a
No?
himbo.
Himbo?
You're thinking of hippo.
Hunk. What is a hunk?
Hippopotamus.
Oh, okay.
A hunk
Yeah.
is Tom Hardy. That's the Oxford definition. It's a picture of Tom
And
Hardy.
you go flip,
Yes.
and then it's a picture.
So he has these guys. He goes, anyone who can park the Ferrari between the Tesla
Okay.
and the other car, whatever it is, McLaren. I don't even know. Some other expensive car.
Okay.
Whoever can park it can keep the Ferrari.
But the car, I don't understand. Is there not a lot of space between the
No,
car?
yeah, it's very
Oh,
tight. It's
okay.
very hard to parallel
And
park.
do we have a backup
It's
camera?
parallel parked. No, but you have the YouTubers going, what? Hold on. Too much.
I
Too
just,
little.
I
You're
feel-
too close.
I'm getting exhausted. I'm exhausted.
Don't you hate parallel parking?
No, I was exhausted by the energy of that description of that video, because I can picture.
Well, you said I'm good at telling stories, and now I'm hearing this.
No. I'm not saying you. I just can picture. You were so good at telling the story that I could picture the video.
Are you running for office? Because this is something a politician would do.
Okay, but do you get what I'm saying, or you don't get what I'm saying?
No, I don't get it at all.
I just can
You're
feel.
tired and blah, blah, blah.
There's the energy. I know what energy in that video, and it's a lot of oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
And we're here live and and I'm just like, what?
We're here live. Breaking news. KTLA 5, everybody. And it's like a YouTube video. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I've lost.
You know what they do is these people literally, they decide that they're going to hedge their, whatever, they're going to cut their losses. And so it's so impossible to park between the two cars. They decide that they're going to just bump the Tesla a little bit. They'd rather take the Ferrari than
I don't understand. See now I'm now I lost.
Is it even worth telling? Listen to the game. If you can park this for Lamborghini.
This for Lamborghini. I almost said that you're gonna say Furlando, and that would have been I don't know. Oh my god. The noise coming out of you went
Oh god, I'm getting giggly. And this is what happened.
I think you said I'm getting giggly maybe in 4 episodes.
Ow. I know, I get giggly.
This is episode 9.
And I'll tell you what, when I start to laugh, it's not very good. I gotta stop laughing.
Did we tell them that it's episode 9? Do you want a blanket? Here.
Yes, please. I'm getting pneumonia over here.
It is cold in here. I
see your breath.
I do agree. No, shut up. Shut up.
So yeah, the Powerball, the thing. Okay, so they got to park the Ferrari. I don't know if anyone gives a
I think I might have an ulcer.
Oh, God.
I'm feeling.
Why'd you look between your legs when you did that?
Huh? Well, I was trying to get this out. Does your stomach feel okay? I really do having a tummy ache.
Well, I had a tummy ache for a little bit. Do I need to go to the hospital?
You might. Yeah, you really are slurring your words.
My words. Well, Evie and I had ramen. Evie and I had ramen.
Yes, I had.
What'd you think of the ramen?
I liked my ramen. I had a veggie ramen with a miso sort of base broth or whatever, and just a lot of veggies and tofu.
Yeah, so you're a vegetarian now?
Avocado. Well, I've had.
It had avocado.
I know. There was one.
No, it was not avocado.
I swear to God, there was
in liquid.
Yeah, and the avocado was warm, and I went, no, this is disgusting.
No. That's so gross.
I promise you, there was a little avocado floating. No. I think it was a rogue avocado because
that sounds like a mistake.
It wasn't. Well, and they had kale in it too.
What did you get?
I'm gonna be farting a lot tonight. Is what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. I had pork ramen. It was good.
Yeah, describe your ramen, I guess, or
just not enough pork, to be honest.
God,
the pork was good. Just can I have a normal amount? This is
what's
the thing
a normal
with
amount for you?
Like maybe like 5 or 6 slices.
The bowl was huge.
Yes, and you want to know what was the most inside of the bowl? Liquid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe they're trying to tell you something.
There what?
Slow the fuck down.
That I should drink more, that I'm dehydrated, and I should drink Tokanso pork juice.
Well, you realize can I kind of razz on you a little bit?
Oh God.
Is that we went to do you know where ramen come like?
Absolutely.
It's a Japanese dish.
Korea. Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Actually, that might not be true. Actually, ramen might be. Yeah, never mind. I'm actually showing my ignorance now. But you asked them for a Thai tea.
Yeah, I forgot about that. They didn't have Thai iced tea.
Because I don't think it's a Thai thing.
Why do they call America a melting pot if you're not gonna have a Thai iced tea? Come on.
Yeah, and you should ask them for a falafel and a
I should be able to do anything.
Cheesecake and a pasta, gnocchi.
Yeah. And can we smoke in here? And they go, get out. They kick me to the curb. We have gone way astray from what I wanted to talk about.
I know.
They parked
What
the
did you want to talk
Ferrari.
about? I don't
Jesus
even care about that
Christ.
goddamn Ferrari. What?
They're trying to park the Ferrari. It's
Wait.
not fitting.
Can I ask a question? There's a
Gladly.
Tesla parked somewhere. Where are they
Mhm.
parked?
A street.
Okay. And they've read all the street parking signs before because you got to make sure.
Please, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yes. Okay, yes.
Okay, a Tesla is parked right there. I'm looking, and somebody. Okay, they go have a Tesla, and then there's a space, and then what's the car behind?
It's just call it another Tesla. I don't even remember. It's another car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and the point is they have a Ferrari.
Parallel parking. Imagine
I'm
parallel.
a great parallel parker.
Not according to your rims. I've seen your tires. I filled them with air. You got to give me back my tire gauge.
Oh, I do have your
Jesus
tire
Christ.
gauge,
Evie
yeah.
has my tire gauge. And you
What
want
do
to
you?
know?
What do you every day waking up going? God, I need to read my
check.
tires.
No, really, I need my tire gauge back.
Oh my
This
God.
is classic. This is classic. What is it called?
Conservative.
Huh?
Conservative.
No. This
propaganda.
is somebody being really rude. I'm being a little bit, dumb right now. But my dad even asked, because I had an issue with my tires. Did I tell you about this? I had a nail in my tires.
Uh-huh.
And I don't understand. This is the second nail I've driven through.
And you went to Pep Boys to get it fixed?
$19. They put a patch.
That's not that bad.
No, I still left spending $170 because I needed an oil change, and then they told me that I needed new air filters. You know what they said? They said I needed a new cabin air filter. I said, what is this, an airplane?
What are you, a pilot? Yeah.
They go, no, it's the air going into the car that you breathe in.
Oh,
and
wow.
then I told my dad this, and he goes, no, you got ripped off.
No, that actually
That's
sounds
why
serious.
I said this. Well, I saw it. It was kind of dirty.
Yeah, and you're reading that in.
So they can't park the Ferrari. Okay. It's parallel parking.
Oh, okay. So this is
Yeah.
kind of like a parallel parking challenge.
Yes. So
Got
Mr. Beast does these things.
Okay.
Now,
And what happens if I can parallel park it? I could have been able to do it.
you get to keep the Ferrari.
Whoa.
But I think that's what happened. But imagine you make the mental compromise. Okay, it's a Ferrari. I'm going to choose to damage the Tesla. Or damage the car with the Tesla. Because it's basically impossible to parallel park this Ferrari.
Okay.
Do you understand that much?
Oh, like he's gonna push the Tesla back or whatever, or like so that I can fit in, squeeze my way in, or what?
No. It's a challenge.
But I thought the
It's
challenge.
stationary.
I thought my understanding was that you couldn't. You had to get the car in there without hitting anything. Like either the Teslas.
That's what I thought. And then they were like, she's choosing to hit the Tesla.
Well, that's a bending of the rules, and I don't like that.
Yeah. Well, you know what it says to me?
Mm-hmm.
They had a spare Tesla and a Ferrari.
What do you mean?
Like, how rich is this guy? He's giving out a Ferrari and she's allowed to hit the Tesla?
Well, he's rich.
How much? How rich?
Well, and I bet you that he didn't even. It's not coming out of his pocket. I bet you it comes out of
Some sort of promotion.
YouTube or whatever.
Mm.
Yeah. And I mean, if I'm maybe even Ferrari's going here, take a Ferrari and put it in your video.
Yep. Probably. He's really rich.
That's called product placement.
Do you think he has a big dick? I mean, just something to think about.
I have no.
I mean,
idea.
he probably does, right? Anyways,
I have no idea.
I mean, probably.
But something.
It's probably sizable.
I actually don't think I've seen him like
Seen his dick?
his
Neither
full
have I.
body
Oh,
because I don't
he
think
only shoots from the
I
torso.
actually use the torso up.
He's he's scared to show. Maybe he doesn't have legs.
Well, but you have seen his whole torso or his whole body?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen him stand up.
And
Haven't you seen him stand up?
I honestly have never seen a video with him in it.
Huh.
I've never seen a video about him. But okay, so back to you were saying something about the Savannah effect.
Yeah, so this article popped up on my Facebook.
Okay.
And it's very
Credible news
interesting.
source.
Yes, where all good information comes, Facebook. Facebook knows me really well, and it kind of pisses me off.
They do, yeah.
They suggested this article that it's like, do really smart people have a lot of friends, or do they choose to be alone?
This is right up. This is like right, almost like
It was on the loneliest day of my life that this thing popped up. I didn't even say anything. It just scanned my eyes and it said he's alone.
This is the most like specifically targeted article
And it was
for
like,
you.
and like, what about people named Joe Rodriguez?
Are the funniest people in the world alone?
6 feet tall with
Yeah.
like slight scoliosis of 17.5 degrees.
Okay, and what was the verdict of the article?
There was no verdict. There's something called the Savannah theory,
Oh yeah,
which
okay.
is that they found that naturally, human beings really like to be in groups or operate in groups of no more than 150.
What do you? Okay, I don't think I've ever been around 150 people.
Yes, you have.
What? In what way?
Have you been to Costco or like Walmart or something?
You think that? Do you think there's 150 people at any given moment
Yeah.
when you're shopping at Walmart?
I don't know. I mean I would guess that there is.
That's kind of that's interesting. I don't.
You don't agree?
I don't know. I guess I don't know what 100. Because like think about 100 people.
Mm-hmm.
Like what's 100 people?
People love to ask me this, and I can't visualize. 100
Okay,
people.
forget it.
What?
I guess like the Groundlings stage isn't that like 100 and something people?
The Groundlings Theater here on Melrose in Los Angeles, for people that don't know, is a small hole in the wall theater. It has 99 seats.
Right, 100, yeah.
And sometimes you really get uproarious laughter in there.
And it can feel really good.
It can feel really good and loud.
No, but
I wouldn't know.
But you take 100 of those people and you think, picture that theater and 100 people. You think that many people are at Walmart at any given time?
I think it's probably like more than that.
More
Don't
than
you
that?
think so?
Wow.
Don't you feel like the Groundlings is not much at all? And that's 100 people.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah.
You ever see those fire expectancy or fire capacity? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And it goes no greater than 250 people in this room.
Right.
And you go, I want to count.
How many people are in the room?
You want to start counting.
Well,
Guys, we're going to count for the fire capacity. I kind of want to do that.
Start doing that
Start getting rid of people.
on your own private sort of thing. You're like,
Yeah.
as your own private business.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you can go to elevators too and do the
Elevators?
the elevators and do the weight capacity.
I'll bring a scale. So, we got.
Did you hear this?
What?
Obesity is now genetics, 100% genetics.
Oh, God.
Did you even hear about this?
I need a pizza. If that's true.
The doctors have figured out that it's 100% genetics related.
Is this real? Is this something that you're saying
This
real?
was on 60 Minutes.
Don't they do like murders or something?
No, they do like reports on
Facts?
stuff. Yeah, they only deal in facts.
So they're.
I don't know. There's this whole. I honestly don't know enough to talk about it. So
We like to talk about
About
obesity, though. I don't know why. I mean, it's kind of interesting. Do you think you could ever be obese?
oh, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I don't think so.
You think you are completely exempt from being obese?
Yeah, I think it's actually impossible for me to become obese. And I say it in the nicest way.
I can kind of visualize
Huh?
you as obese.
Fuck you. But
No, I'm just
it's
kidding.
not so much like not just fat or chubby. Obese.
Uh-huh.
Obese. We can't fit through the door. Call TLC. We're shooting a reality show. Joe hasn't left his bed in 6 years. That's some people's reality. And that is what the definition of obese is.
No, actually I think you might be right. Well, that's kind of what they were saying is that like I think genetics plays a pretty large role in.
Genetics and craft cheese.
No. Yeah. So maybe you're right though. Maybe with my genetic makeup, I could maybe never reach a level of obesity that other people could reach. Yo, I think you might be right.
You want to know why? Also, guess what I did on Friday? I ate a whole pizza.
Okay.
A whole pizza.
From where? Domino's?
No.
God, I love
Angelino's
Domino's.
Trattoria here in North Hollywood.
Yeah.
You been there?
I think we went there one time.
No.
The one on Lancashire?
It's on Lancashire.
Yeah, and it's like it almost looks like you're going into like a club, like a comedy club or something.
Yeah.
But then
it kind of looks like, what is this?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you
went there?
and I and somebody else went there. Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, it's on that
we
corner.
met the owner. Well, my friends are regulars there. And
Really?
yeah, the owner. Hey, Jessica. It was like that type of thing.
Whoa.
And, he gave us free wine.
Oh, really?
Not the whole bottle. We had to pay for the bottle. But then, try this wine.
So then it
I
wasn't
just
really
bought this.
free.
Try it. Yeah. And then he gave us free tiramisu.
So was it free or wasn't free?
No.
Okay.
I still paid $55.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, I had a whole pizza.
I love pizza.
I mean, yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
sheesh.
Absolutely.
And I think Domino's has the best pizza around.
Yeah, there's something about the cheese that becomes thick and hard.
And the crust.
Everyone is all cheese pull this, cheese pull that. I don't care.
What do you mean cheese pull?
You know what a cheese? Oh, geez.
I don't know what that is.
This is good. I'm glad you don't know what it is because
Yeah, what
it's
does
this
that
whole
mean?
thing on the internet. Testing the Little Caesars cheese pull.
Mm.
And they get a piece and then pull it, and they want the pull.
Right. I actually do like that.
I don't care about that. I don't care about that for a flying second.
I make quesadillas and it passes the cheese pull test, I think.
Well, maybe quesadillas I would want.
If I had a TikTok.
Yeah, you should do this.
Sorry, I'm writing something down.
Really? I don't see that at all. You don't have a pen.
I'm writing all these ideas
You're lying
down.
to the audience. Evie is not writing this down. In fact, he's the opposite of writing this down.
That's true.
He's never going to remember that he
I'm
even said this.
anti-writing it down.
What would you have been writing it down for? A TikTok?
Yeah, I might start a TikTok with my cheese
Oh
pull.
my God. Anyways, to go back, I like a cheese that's kind of solidified.
Oh.
Don't you love getting like a Domino's pizza and then letting it get a little bit cold, and then you just pull the slice and
I'm
the
gonna throw up.
cheese is now perfectly
Ew.
hard in that spot.
I actually think I know what you kind of mean. And it's
You
very
just burped when you did.
I did burp, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. No, I do know what you mean where it starts to kind of get curd a little bit or whatever. Is that the word?
Curd?
What is curding?
Well, cheese curd is a thing.
It becomes curd, right? To curd?
Curdled.
Curdled.
That's
something the word.
That's for milk.
Well, it becomes kind of hard, and then you can kind of chomp through it. Is that not what you're saying?
Yes, I like when the cheese gets a little bit cooled, and it's not pulley. I don't want cheese pull.
Would you ever eat a cheese? Like they have those huge cheese wheels, and they're like, would you ever take a bite out of that? When people
just a bite.
Well, you ever seen those food things?
Excuse me, guys. I gotta get through. Can you peel this cheese, please? And they cut the wax off for me.
Right.
And then I just go.
While your teeth are.
And they go, okay. And I go, no. That's it. Thank you very much.
Well, I was trying to say, is that your heaven for you? Is that heaven?
No.
You just said you liked hard cheese.
No, not like that kind of hard.
Okay, so somewhere
not
in the
hard.
middle.
You've never had a pizza, and
No,
the
I've
cheese.
never had a pizza.
Oh God, damn it! The cheese starts to get a little bit cooled.
Oh, yeah. I actually do know what you mean. You mean it's not kind of liquidy, and it's more it has it starts to get
solid.
Solid, yeah, I guess.
I love that.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Because I'm eating something.
Well, I like the crust of Domino's pizza.
What else do you do? Take cold showers and practice filling out I-9s? What?
Come on.
Jesus Christ.
Come on. The crust is good. And it's got a lot of salt.
I think it's got a lot of spices, I guess.
Yeah, you mean salt?
No, spices. There's other
coriander.
Huh?
It's got coriander and cumin. And,
cumin and saffron.
And is coriander a spice?
Yeah, I think so.
That's
I mean,
a good
what
word.
would coriander be otherwise than a spice?
I think it might be
No, it's a bird.
a plant, no?
Oh, is it really?
It might. I have no idea.
Did we talk about bay leaves?
I had a whole thing about that. This recipe called for a bay leaf, and I flipped the page. I went, nope, next.
Here we go. Now, see?
I can't find them.
I got to set up. What do you mean you can't find it?
I think I went into Whole Foods or something, and I scoured Whole Foods, and I couldn't find a thing of bay leaves. And I guess they come in like packets or whatever.
No. They come in a jar sometimes.
Yeah, I couldn't find them. I could not. I looked all around and I couldn't find them. But what were we gonna say?
Well, why could you not find them?
I don't know.
When you say looked around, did you just kind of like go?
No. I went around, 3 or 4 times. And I couldn't find them. I should ask somebody. Is what I should have done.
Mm-hmm.
But what?
Yeah, I think bay leaves are important.
Oh, really? You actually do think they make a difference? See,
they do something.
I ended up not using them, and it was like the recipe was fine.
It was fine, but do it with a bay leaf.
And you really think it'll make a difference?
Mm-hmm.
No, come on.
Couldn't even tell you what it does, but it does something.
Because, I'm like, what does it do?
It just has that, like almost like it was in a can for a day. Like, you ever have, like, canned SpaghettiOs or something?
Yeah, or I've had, like, canned peaches. Have you ever had canned peaches?
No, actually, I have not.
So good. And they have the juice. They're, like, sitting in their own juice.
Right. But could you agree that, like, the can adds a flavor?
The can itself?
You buy canned food, it's going to have a canned flavor.
I know what you mean. It's almost like the purest... It's like the purest flavor of that flavor.
No, that's not what I mean.
Well, I'm just thinking about
Come on.
I'm thinking about these peaches again, and I think they're the most pure peaches that I could ever.
Damn it.
I love these peaches.
Just listen to me for a goddamn second.
Okay.
Canned. You get canned SpaghettiOs. Regular SpaghettiOs versus canned SpaghettiOs.
Where am I getting SpaghettiOs?
Okay, fine. I found a hole in
the
that.
most authentic in Sicily. I went and I got the most authentic SpaghettiOs.
In the small town of Bucatini, you can only walk up the weaving path up the side of the Sicilian mountain, and
here in this garden, the SpaghettiOs sprout from the ground.
One poor pious Italian woman hand kneads
the dough
into different letters.
Okay, so what?
It's totally different than the canned food that we know today.
I'm not getting the point across.
Can you just please just say yes? Can you just say yes?
Yes.
Oh. Not right now, like in a minute. Say yes. Okay. In a minute.
In 1 minute.
When I ask you this, have you ever tasted the difference between? Have you ever tasted a can? Like, have you ever eaten canned food and gone, oh, it tastes like it came out of a can? Canned asparagus.
Yes.
You taste the can, right?
You told me that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You told me to say yes.
No, but this one, I could tell this.
Okay, this is an authentic question. I don't know. I feel like I can't tell the difference. You're saying that the can somehow adds a flavor to it?
Mm-hmm. Metal. No, really, it does. But anyways, that's the closest thing I could say that a bay leaf tastes like.
Metal?
Metal, yeah.
And but that's like just what the recipe needed.
Just a hint. Just a hint of aluminum.
Okay, I can kind of see that. But I thought you could get fresh bay leaves. I'm all over the place.
Where would you do that?
You have to be able to get... Yeah.
In a garden.
I can picture myself going to the garden and I pick a fresh bay leaf and I go, let me put that in my recipe.
And you take off your silk loincloth
And I'm barefoot and I kind of wiggle my toes in the dirt.
yeah, and then you go, I'm gonna leave my toes dirty for the grape wine I'm gonna brew later with my toes. And
Okay, so
your name is, I don't even know.
Well,
What's
let me
the
ask
name
you
of it?
this:
Why?
what did you use the bay leaves for?
All types of recipes. When in doubt, throw a bay leaf in.
That's okay. That was the most vaguest shit answer.
You know what I love to make? This is what I love to cook. And I
Uh-huh.
cooked it last night. It's so easy. It's a stew. You boil the stew down. You ever buy chicken drumsticks?
Yeah, I've had chicken drumsticks before. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a very simple recipe.
Okay.
You just get a pot with a lid. Throw this shit in there. Chicken drumsticks, tomatoes, potatoes, bay leaf.
Are you chopping these up in any sort of way, or
No,
you're just
not at all.
you're just putting them
Mushroom.
whole with the like sticker still on them?
No, you don't even take it out of the grocery store bag. You just throw it in. Come on now, I'm not that dumb.
I asked you if you chopped them.
Huh?
I asked you if you chopped them.
I don't chop them. I throw them in.
You throw them in?
Listen.
Okay.
So you throw it all in, and then you put water. Obviously, you put in some Knorr chicken seasoning.
Oh yeah, North Suiza.
Yeah, you know what that is?
Mm-hmm. I have some. It's basically just like chicken bouillon, or what's the bouillon?
Bouillon, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then,
Water? Is there any water involved?
yeah, I said that.
Oh, you did. Sorry. How much water?
3. No, you just fill it like halfway.
So you get your big pot. You kind of fill it halfway with water. You throw all these things
It's
in
not
there.
a big pot.
You did say a large pot at the beginning of this.
I did. I'll give you that.
Okay.
But I don't know why I said that.
Okay.
You know what I use?
I know.
Don't try me. I'll stop right now. I'll stop right now.
I'll stop.
I'm weak as it is. I get a pan. You ever see a pan that's like
God.
deep?
Oh,
Why are you
yes.
saying, oh God?
Okay.
Just listen.
Okay.
A pan that's kind of deep, and then you put a lid on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You ever see that?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
So it's not a pot, and it's also not a pan.
Okay.
It's an in between. That's what I use.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I know what you're saying. I actually did that to cook chicken one time. I cooked it in a pan like that. I submerged it in like water.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
It was honestly some of the best chicken I've ever had.
And it wasn't chicken breast, was it?
It was chicken breast, yeah.
Oh God Almighty! You're not supposed to do that.
Yes, you are. It's a it's a method of doing it.
Are you making chicken tinga or something?
Yeah, that's what it was. It was chicken tinga, and you had the chicken tinga. And it was pretty good. Remember you had it one time.
I don't really like chicken tinga,
But you ate the thing and you said it was good.
Oh, did you? Is that when you make tostadas?
Yes.
You know, I'm getting hungry all over.
I'm
again.
actually kind of hungry too now.
Fuck, we should order a pizza.
Wait, can I say one thing? At this place that I'm staying at, that I'm house sitting for. Well,
we got to get back into this.
No, we don't have to get into that.
Yes, we absolutely do.
But can I just say one thing? It's a big kitchen, and there are There's cutting boards everywhere I look. Anywhere I go, I'm looking, and I see a cutting board, and I go, "That's a genius idea," and I'm gonna start incorporating this. I'm gonna install a cutting board in every corner of every house.
Okay.
No, it really helps.
Here we go, Wes Anderson. Whose house are you house sitting? Gordon Ramsay?
Well, no, it's one of my friends, and they cook a lot. But I did.
What's their name?
Don't worry about that.
Oh.
God. But I did. I like the idea of everywhere I look in my kitchen, I'm gonna see a cutting board because that facilitates. If I got a tomato in my hand and I go, where do I got an out place. I got a place to go.
I kind of see where you're going with this. And I'll take it even a step further.
Okay.
Maybe every surface in your house
is
should now be a cutting board.
Oh my God, we might have stumbled upon something.
This is good. And not just any cutting board. A cutting board with a little trap at the end. And you scrape the scraps.
Yes. Well, and you get a thing, or maybe it's a lever, and it goes, and it goes, and it puts it all into a waste bin.
What is this? I don't get it.
Okay, so you have a flat surface, right?
Mhm. That's called the cutting board.
The cutting board. Well, it's a cutting board surface,
Uh-huh.
and then on the near the edge of it is we invent a new type of trash bag, and it goes all around. Just listen. Actually,
And what is
listen to me,
is
listen
a
to me.
vertical sucking air conditioning?
no. All it is at the bottom, you just kind of hang a trash bag. Picture a trash bag,
Mm-hmm.
and then I pull a lever. I finished cutting on my surface. Boop, 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 boop.
Yes.
I've got all the food scraps. I pull this lever, and the thing goes like this, and it lifts up, and all the food scraps go into the.
What is this, like some sort of like Charlotte's Web contraption? I don't understand. What you had me with the cutting board, and then this.
forget
What
it.
is this?
Okay, fine. Let's not get into that. But you think a cutting board?
Here, I'll one up you.
Okay.
Sure. I chop an onion. Let's just say I do it on my coffee table, and people go, "Really?" And I go, "Yeah." I live in a house where everything's a cutting board. Even my mirror. I take it off the
my
wall.
work desk.
And I go, "Can we move the keyboard? I gotta chop the celery." What other surface? I
in
don't
the
know. What other
bathroom. I'm in the
yeah.
bathroom.
Someone goes, "Yeah, really nice bathroom, but like, I saw an onion peel next to the sink."
They go, yeah.
And you go, "Oh, sorry. I live in a house where everything's a cutting board." And they just go, "I gotta make a call," and they step outside. And then social services show
Yeah.
up. You end up in a padded room. But
That's a cutting board.
so okay, going back, I cut it. Let's say I cut. I don't know. What's something? Bok choy. I cut bok choy
Okay.
on my coffee table, and it's actually a cutting board.
Okay.
And then I got trash. I got leftovers. And yes, I need a place to get rid of them.
Here we go. I know where
I'm
this
just
is going.
saying, no. I'm not talking about sucky trash, which is a patented invention that I can tell them about later. It's called sucky trash, and the trash goes up. But anyways, that's all I'm giving you. In this world,
Uh-huh.
you scrape the trash into the gutter. There's a gutter at the end of every. This is gonna have to be custom furniture.
This sounds terrible.
No, this is actually probably the future.
Okay.
But you're gonna scrape the trash into the gutter.
well,
and-
actually, the cutting
All
board.
right, there's nothing more that I love in this world than being interrupted right before I'm gonna say the best part.
$1 million idea. Sorry, go ahead.
No, well, let's hear it now. What do you gotta say?
No, let's hear it.
You scrape the trash into the gutter, and where does it go? Out of the house.
And what infrastructure did you
You're
install?
so pissed off. You're so pissed off. I wish they could see you.
And what infrastructure did you have in place to get? What do you mean out of the house?
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna have to be custom furniture, and all
Every
of the,
furniture is connected
all the
to an interconnection of pipes. Every
Yes.
furniture has
Yeah.
pipes.
Why are you laughing? That could be the future.
Actually, okay.
And then it all goes, whoosh,
I kind of
and
like
it
that.
flies out, and you know where it lands? The
In
compost.
impoverished the country.
Yeah, it's for the working
But
class.
actually, that's kind of a great idea. Like I'm even thinking about this couch, and I go, the crumbs. People complain about crumbs, or
Oh. Mm-hmm.
they go, I got raisins in the middle of my couch, or in the cushions. You ever hear somebody say that, or like
Raisins.
or things that fall through the couch cushions.
Sure, okay.
But with your idea, it's almost like a drain garbage disposal.
Yes.
I push a button on the couch and it goes.
No button.
What, does it
Everyone's
automatically?
always trying to make everything electronic. And this is what I will say. You have to remember what the Mayans did so well. What did they do so well?
What do they do so well?
They never had technology.
Okay.
They didn't have electricity.
Okay.
And yet they did amazing things. They're doing stuff with no tools and no electricity. I
No
don't want to have to press a
tools?
button. It's called gravity. You know what we're not using in this world enough is
Gravity?
gravity. They're not.
Well, we should be. Well, gravity is always going to go towards the center of the core of.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So all you need
it's
is
one direction. You understand that?
the band. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying.
You don't know you're beautiful. Is that their song? I don't
That's
even
what
know.
makes you. Well, okay, you want to talk about that? That doesn't make any sense. You don't know you're beautiful. That's what makes you beautiful. As soon as they know that they are beautiful.
No, it's perfectly sensible to me.
No. You don't know you're beautiful. You, Joe, don't know you're beautiful. That's what makes you beautiful. As soon as you. No, but if you're beautiful, if you don't.
That's my problem. I don't know I'm beautiful. Well, actually, no, I do.
What makes you beautiful is that you don't know you're beautiful.
I'm beautiful from certain angles.
So, as soon as you start to know that you're beautiful, you're no longer beautiful by their logic. And if they know that they're beautiful,
No.
the thing that makes them
you don't
beautiful.
know you're beautiful, and that's what makes you beautiful.
Okay, the thing that makes them beautiful is that they don't know that they're beautiful. As soon as they know that they're beautiful, they are no longer beautiful. But if they know that they're beautiful, it's a paradox.
No, Voltaire. No, you're wrong. You overthought this one. I'm sorry to tell you, you're wrong. Take it for what it is. Take it for what it is. You don't know you're beautiful, and that's what makes you beautiful.
Yes. Okay. Let's just
Simple.
Let me just suppose it though that they do know. Let me just suppose that that they do know they are beautiful.
Well, then they wouldn't be beautiful.
Then they wouldn't be beautiful.
Not
but
in that
they
way.
They know that they're beautiful, so then the logic breaks down.
No, they don't know they're beautiful. Do you understand that?
No, I know. What makes them beautiful is that they don't know that they're beautiful.
Let's just say we have like a very insecure, beautiful woman. Let's say we're talking about Emily Blunt.
Okay.
Or
Emily Blunt.
Or even better, Jessica Chastain.
Who's Emily Blunt?
She's an actress. She's been in a couple of things.
I don't know who that is.
IMDb her. She's up and coming. There's another one, Jessica Chastain. I'd rather talk about Jessica Chastain. Let's just say we're talking.
That is, yeah.
Yeah. So let's just say that we're talking to her and she's like, "Yeah, I don't think I'm beautiful." I would go, "Well, that's what makes you beautiful. Is that you don't know that you're beautiful."
Yeah, but if she doesn't think she's beautiful and that's what makes her beautiful, but then she is beautiful, but then she doesn't know that she's beautiful.
You ever talk to like a 7-year-old and they start to like make up stuff in the spot, and then but then
are you not
you ever
listening?
see the video where there's like, and then the stars and the celery
and
the celery
everything.
and then well and then I said what?
If she doesn't know
that's
she's
exactly what you're doing.
If she doesn't know she's beautiful, and you're saying that's what makes her beautiful, right? Is that she doesn't know that she's beautiful?
Yes. She doesn't know.
If at any point she found out that she was beautiful, she would instantly be not beautiful.
I knew you were gonna go that direction. And what is this freaking Squid Game? It's not that stupid.
Yes,
she
it is.
doesn't know
it's a
she's
stupid song, and it's a stupid paradox that they've.
I'll challenge you to this.
What?
I think that that song is now celebrating insecurity, is what it's celebrating.
Oh, here we go.
No, really. Think about it. You don't know you're beautiful, and that's what makes you beautiful. So now I told you that you're beautiful, but you still don't think you're beautiful, and that's what makes you beautiful. What are we celebrating? The fact that she can't agree that she's beautiful.
Yeah, well, and if she is truly beautiful, then
let's just say she's objectively beautiful.
Or her, or him, he or her.
Well,
or
I would love to say him, but
or they.
I'm playing your game.
What do you mean you're playing my game?
I'm pretending it's a woman I find beautiful. I actually can find women beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyways, we won't get into that.
Yeah, let's delve into your sexuality.
Oh God, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Can you understand what I'm saying? That it's insecure. Oh my God, like let's just say I had $100,000. And I was talking to somebody. I was dating them. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so poor. And they go, I saw your bank statement.
You're right.
I was looking over your shoulder when you opened chase.com. You have $100,000.
Right. But can you, okay, actually that's a perfect example. So you have $100,000 and you say that you're poor, right? Mm-hmm. And so you don't know that you're rich, right? You have no concept that you're rich. If that's the only thing that makes you rich, then the logic breaks down, because the thing that makes you rich is that it's not the knowledge that you don't know you're rich. It's that you are rich.
You definitely were a science major because you're just taking it so literal.
I know.
And
I am.
And it's an abstract concept.
I know.
If somebody's saying
I'm just trying to have
the
fun.
fact that, oh, okay, now you're gonna get depressed.
No, I was just trying to make conversation.
Listen, it might be interesting, but what I'm trying to say is like, to go further, we're saying now that this person's inability to acknowledge that they're good looking is what we find good looking about them.
But I'm telling
actually,
you.
yeah. No matter how you slice this,
I'm telling.
no matter how you
Yes.
slice this, it's bad.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
And you finally
Wow.
arrived at it. Jesus Christ.
Wow, you're actually right. Because you know what? This happens all the time when we talk. I don't agree with you, but then I get there on my own. And I go, oh, she can't be beautiful.
You really did have. You really
No, because you weren't explaining it right.
You had a
You weren't
really.
doing it right.
You really had a moment. It's like when a child first walks, or like when they introduced like flying for the first time, and people went like your face really expressed like, or like when they discovered fire for the first time. The troglodytes.
That's the expression I had.
Yeah. Okay, go.
But to go back again, because now I'm again confused.
Okay.
You don't know you're beautiful, and that's what makes you beautiful.
I think we should end it here.
All right. Everyone can sleep on this. Get back to us. Hit us up in the comments. I don't know. I mean, I yeah, the more I think about it,
Sleep on it
it's
tonight.
like
and
saying that.
and shoot me a text in the morning.
Yeah, I don't know. We had a good chat. All right.
What time? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's been enough. It's been enough. We didn't hit all our topics, but there was other things I wanted to come back to. I don't remember.
The Savannah theory.
We did. There was something else. Anyways, it doesn't even matter.
All right.
Bye.
What's the time?
1 hour and 15 minutes.
That's perfect.
That's good, yeah. And I'm exhausted. I'm probably sick.
This was a really.
I feel sick,
Oh my
yeah.
God.